Entonces, right, so this is about the conjugation of the verb be. So could you read, please, Gabriel? Could you read? Remember, read, leer. Could you read this part,
Okay.
please?
Okay. I am. You are.
With the whole
Este,
sentence, you are,
leo todo.
right, you are an architect. You're
Okay.
an architect.
Okay. You are an architect. You are an architect. He is teacher. He's a teacher. She is a singer. She's a singer.
Very good. So one is I am, and the other is I'm, you're, he's, she's. Very good. And this is the affirmative. Now, please, could you read the negative? And for the negative, just read options 1 and 2, right?
Okay. I am not Jean. I'm not Jean. You are not an artist. You're not an artist. You're an artist.
This one, you aren't. So
Aren't.
you are not, you're not, you aren't.
Aren't.
Mhm.
Yeah. He is not a student. He's not a student. He
Isn't.
uh, he isn't a student.
Very good. And the last one.
She is not a banker. She's not a banker. She is a banker.
She isn't.
Isn't. She isn't. Isn't.
Mhm. So,
Okay.
all this means exactly the same. Y todas significan exactamente lo mismo. What's the difference? When you write, cuando uno escribe, you use full forms. Usa estas formas completas. But when people speak, people use a lot of contractions, right? People use this a lot. So they speak more quickly, right? So now let me share with you, wait a second. Oh my God, let me share with you the presentation on this. And let me open it. And this one, class 1 verb B. Very good. So, can you see my screen, Gabriel?
Yes.
But no, I'm sharing a PowerPoint. Can you see the PowerPoint?
No.
No. Okay, let me try it again. Wait a second. Now. Okay, so this one is for today's class and today's exercises, right? So remember, greet, saludar. Introduce, presentarse. This is what we saw last time, right? Nice to meet you, and all these introductions we saw already. And this is the verb be. Very important. When you use the verb be. ¿Cuándo lo usan? You use it to say your age. Lo usa para decir la edad. So, this verb means ser o estar. El significado es ser o estar. And age in Spanish, we use the verb have. Y en español decimos tener. Pero en inglés no dicen tener, dicen ser. Right? So, I am 20 or 30 or 50 years old. You use it for age. Second, you use it also to talk about your marital status. When people are single, married, divorced, también para decir el estado civil. I am single, married, or divorced. Soltero, casado, divorciado, widowed, right? So people use it for this. Second, people use it to say the location. I am in Guayaquil. I am in Guayaquil. What about you, Gabriel? I am in Guayaquil. What about you, Gabriel? ¿Y tú dónde estás, Gabriel? I am in Guayaquil.
I am my house.
Very good. You can say, I am at my house. I am in Guayaquil, right? So it's second. We use it also for descriptions to describe someone. Mhm. The city is big. It's big, right? So let's continue. Could you read this part, please, Gabriel?
Sh- and understand.
Could you read?
Yeah.
Could
Okay,
you
okay.
read? ¿Puede leer?
She
Could you read?
she is Shakira.
Mhm.
She is
42.
uh
40,
42. 42.
42. 42. Mhm.
She is a singer.
Very good. So you can say the name, you can say someone's age, and you can say the occupation, right? Now,
Correct.
please do it about yourself. Tell me your information. Dígame acerca de ti. Use your info.
Okay. Okay. Uh, I am Gabriel.
Very good.
Age sería. She es solo para mujer. Sería he.
Exactly. No,
He is.
I am
I am 23.
23. Okay.
Ocup- Ocupación.
I
I am is import.
You can say a trader. Trader es como comerciante.
Okay, trader.
I am a trader. So,
Okay.
take a look. Take a look, Gabriel. The conjugation is like this. So you cannot say I am is. Never. I am, we are, you are, they are, he is, she is, it is. That's it. Yo soy, nosotros somos, tú eres, ellos son. Y esto también significa ustedes. Él, ella, esto. So when you talk about you, you use I am, right?
Okay.
Tell me about someone in your family, Gabriel. Anyone in your family, and tell me this information. Use the verb be. Tell me about someone in your family or a friend. But now try to use a male. Male es con una persona, con un hombre. So you use the pronoun he.
No.
Try to introduce someone. Esto es para presentar a alguien, diciendo nombre, edad y ocupación. Y ahora
Yeah.
presente a alguien, pero un hombre, para que use el pronombre he.
Yeah. Okay.
Ujú.
He is Alberto.
Very good.
He is 22.
22. Very good. And what about the occupation?
He is a singer.
He's a singer. Okay, very good. So take a look at this. This is using the contractions. You don't use is, but you have to use an apostrophe, right? And this is negative sentences. So could you read, please, these negative sentences?
Okay. She is not Britney. She is not 20.
Mhm.
He is not a doctor.
Now tell me about you and use an,
Ah,
for example, I am not Betty. I am not 20. And I am not a nurse or a flight attendant. So tell me about yourself and use not.
okay. I am is not Gabriel.
No, you are Gabriel.
Uh,
Yeah, you are Gabriel. And remember, I am, you don't mix with is. You say I am, always I am. So go ahead. I am not, and you can say any name. For example, I am not Christina. I am not 20. And I
okay.
am not a flight attendant.
Okay. Okay. Repeat.
So now about yourself. Ahora dígame acerca de usted mismo con am. I am not.
I am not Alfredo.
Very good.
I am not 20. I am not a doctor.
Very good. So this is the negative sentences. You can use this or you can use the contractions, right? Or this other form of contractions. You're going to practice this on the platform, right? And you have already told me about this. So you have here some occupations, and we have seen all these occupations, right, from the vocabulary. But now we have an article. The articles a, and. Estos son los artículos que significan uno y que en inglés se usan a cada rato. Si yo voy a decir profesora, en español digo soy profesora, pero en inglés tengo que decir soy una profesora. Always they use it. And this means one. So you use it also just with singular nouns, right? So a teacher, one teacher, right? So take a look at this. We have different names. Could you read this, please, Gabriel?
Yeah. And a teacher, an teacher, an architect,
Continue.
a music
Musician.
musician, a singer, a student, and and architect.
Very good. So all of this means un profesor, un músico, un cantante, un estudiante, but there is a difference. Sometimes you use an and sometimes you use a. A y an significan exactamente lo mismo. ¿Cuándo se usan? Uno usa an cuando el siguiente sonido es de vocal. Entonces, para no decir a architect, a artist, you have to say an architect, an artist, right?
An architect, an architect. Okay.
In this case, all the sounds you see are consonants. Todos los sonidos son consonantes. So you have to use a teacher, a student, a pilot, a doctor, because all the sounds are consonant sounds, right? And then you have this. In all these cases, you have to use an because the following sound is a vowel sound and you don't want to say So the grammar rule tells us you have to say an. Could you read, please, Gabriel, this?
An architect, an actor, an athlete, an engineer.
Engineer. Very good. So an artist, an actor, an athlete, and an engineer. Very good. Y estas son como las excepciones. An hour. ¿Por qué? Porque el sonido de hour, aunque empiece con H, suena como a, an hour. Y este sonido es como university, and university. Right? But this is more like deception. Okay, now please, Gabriel, choose which is correct and read the whole sentence. Escoja la correcta and read the whole sentence.
Okay. Sería, she is an athlete.
Very good. Next.
She is a banker.
Very good.
She is a flight attendant.
Very good. Very good. So that's it. That's it. It's very good. And we're going to continue with some exercises and also a video. Wait a second. Can you see my book or not yet? Okay, I don't think so. Let me share with you. Now, okay, Gabriel, are you using a phone or are you using a laptop? Are you
Phone.
using a phone? Okay,
My
maybe
phone.
complicated. Okay, tell me these sentences in the negative form. All these sentences are affirmative, right? So now you have to change into negative. So when they say rewrite the statements, now we won't rewrite, change to the negative. Cámbialo al negativo. So she's a banker, para decir no es banquera.
Yeah. She is not a banker.
Very good. Next.
You are not a student.
Very good. Next.
He is not Victor.
Perfect. Next.
I am, no, I am not an athlete.
Very good. And the last one.
Monica is not an actor.
Very good. Very good, Gabriel. Okay. And the last one, let me check. Right. Okay. This is also the negative, no problem. Let's do it with this. So now you have to answer to tell me what is the correct information. Look at the example. Orlando Bloom is an actor. He's not a singer, right? What
Yeah.
about Luis Miguel? What is Luis Miguel's occupation? Luis Miguel is
Is an singer.
He's not.
Is not an actor.
Very good. Even though he's not an actor. Very good. What about next? John Sear.
John Jersey. Ella sería eh,
John Sear is.
ella, is ella es cantante, no sé.
But look
Es
at this.
música.
It's written. It's written in here. Está escrito. Take a look. It's in here.
Ya, okay. Yeah.
She is
She is a musician.
a musician.
A musician. She is not architect.
An architect. Very good. She's not an architect. And the last one with Marta.
Marta. She is athlete.
Very good.
Y Marta, sería she is not an singer.
Singer. Perfect. Now, something very important. Los pronombres personales I, you, he, she se reemplazan con los nombres. Por ejemplo, yo digo Orlando Bloom o puedo decir he, él. Right? And you can say Orlando Bloom, he's an actor. Es como para reafirmar, pero el he es el que sustituye el nombre. Por eso después de esto pongo el verbo is. Luis Miguel is a singer, right? Aquí ya no tengo que decir he.
Okay.
Porque esto lo uso para sustituir al nombre, pero cuando ya está el nombre, no lo necesito. Right? So let's continue. You're doing very well. Okay, now we have this conversation. Okay, now this conversation, now really we won't do it. And then, okay, then we have more occupations. But before that, before we continue, we are going to take a look at the Top Notch TV. Wait a second and let me open it for you. And you have to tell me if you can watch it, if you can see it well. Look at this. This is a video. Can you see the video well? ¿Se ve bien?
Sí, yes.
Okay. Okay, take a look. This is what we have studied in this unit. Este video tiene lo que hemos estudiado en la unidad, right? Could you read, Gabriel, please?
Yeah. Social language, rating and introduction.
Very good.
Grammar, verb be, singular and negative statement.
Statements. Very good, Gabriel. So, social language es como el lenguaje social, lo que uno usa para hablar con otras personas. Greetings, saludos, and introductions, presentaciones, right? And verb be, what we have studied. Singular and negative statements, el singular y el plural, right? So, let's listen. Now, if you want, it's an advice, you can have a pen or a pencil and also a piece of paper. Puede, si desea, anotar algunas de las cosas. Right? and tell me when you are ready. Are you ready? ¿Ya está listo?
Ready.
Okay, let's go.
Hi, are you Mr. Rashid?
Yes, I am.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm James Evans, president of Top Notch Travel.
Welcome to Top Notch. I'm Marie, the receptionist.
It's nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm a tour guide.
Glad to meet you.
Hi, I'm Cheryl.
The office manager.
Yes.
Pleasure.
Bob? Bob is.
A chef?
Okay, let's go with the first part. They are all introducing themselves. Todos se están presentando, right? We're going to listen again to understand this really well. Let me go.
Hi, are you Mr. Rashid?
Yes, I am.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm James Evans, president of Top Notch Travel.
So he's James Evans, president of Top Notch. Let's take a look at this. Now, Gabriel, please. You have to listen, right? But you have to read. ¿Sí puede ver las letras chiquitas que están abajo?
Sí puedo.
Right? Okay, so now you listen, but you also read.
Okay.
Hi, are you Mr. Rashid?
Yes, I am.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm James Evans, president of Top Notch Travel.
Okay, now you, please, Gabriel. You have to read.
Yes. Hi. How are you, Mr. Rafid?
This is not how are you. Are you Mr.
Are
Rashid?
you Mr. No leí.
Are
are
you
you-
Mr.
Rashid?
Mhm.
Dice,
Continue.
yes, I am. It's a place to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Go again, Gabriel. It's a pleasure to meet you. Mhm.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Very good.
I am James Evans, president of Top Notch Travel.
Very good. So, hi, are you Mr. Rashid? ¿Eres tú el señor Rashid? Yes, I am. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm James Evans, president of Top Notch Travel. Top Notch es un adjetivo que significa lo mejor de lo mejor. Cuando alguien dice este producto, oh, this is top notch. So top es que ya es bueno, but when you say top notch is the best. Y es un adjetivo para decir que algo es lo mejor. And
Okay.
this is a travel agency. Y esta es una agencia de viajes, right? And he's the president of Top Notch Travel, right? So now let's listen second, and then we're going to take a look at the transcripts.
I'm Marie, the receptionist.
It's nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Paul.
I'm Paul.
Glad to meet you.
Hi, I'm Cheryl.
The office manager.
Very good. Let's go back and let's read again. Look, this exercise, Gabriel, it's very good. Este tipo de ejercicio es muy bueno. Escuchar algo sin las letritas. You listen,
Yeah.
but without any transcription. Then you listen again and you read the transcripts. Y lee los transcripts y los vuelve a leer. And then you listen again, but without the transcripts. Y ahí se vuelve a leer y ya no se vuelve a leer. But this is very good. You listen, and you read.
Hi, are you Mr. Rashid?
Yes, I am.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm James Evans, president of Top Notch Travel.
Welcome to Top Notch. I'm Marie, the receptionist.
It's nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Now you, please, Gabriel. Marie's line. This.
Yeah. Welcome to Top Notch. I am Maria, the receptionist.
Very good. Marie, The receptionist. The
The reception.
Very good. Continue.
Nice to meet you.
Next.
Hi, I am Paul. I am tour guía.
Tour guide.
Tour guide.
Tour guide. Tour guide, guía de turismo. I am a tour guide.
Glad to meet you.
Hi, I'm Cheryl.
The office manager.
Continue with this. Hi.
Hi, I am Cherry, the office manager.
Very good. The office manager. La administradora de la oficina. The office manager.
It's a
Office
pleasure.
manager.
Bob? Bob is
A chef?
no,
a
Bob's not a
pleasure.
chef.
Rennie?
Bob is a
No, listen first.
Okay.
doctor. No, Bob is not a doctor. Bob is not a singer. He's not an architect. He's not an athlete. Bob.
Hi. I'm the mailman.
Okay, go ahead with this. Bob. Bob is
Bob is a chef. No, a Bob is not chef. Bob is doctor. No, Bob is not a doctor. Bob is not a singer. He is not an architect. He is not an athlete. But hi, I am
mail.
Mal-
Mail, como cuando uno dice Gmail, que significa correo. Mail,
man.
man. Mail,
Sí.
correo. Man, hombre.
I am the mail,
The mailman.
the mailman.
Very good.
I am the mailman.
Very good. So mail, correo, man, hombre. Entonces es, oh my God, I forgot the name in Spanish. Me olvidé cómo se dice, mensajero.
Al mensaje.
I'm the mailman. I'm the mailman.
This is Bob. Bob is
An actor.
It's Bob.
Very good. So now, lo vamos a escuchar de nuevo. We listen again without the transcriptions, right? So you just listen, and then we do the exercises.
Okay.
Hi. Are you Mr. Rashid?
Yes, I am.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm James Evans, president of Top Notch Travel.
Welcome to Top Notch. I'm Marie, the receptionist.
It's nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm a tour guide.
Glad to meet you.
Hi, I'm Cheryl.
The office manager.
Yes.
A pleasure.
Bob? Bob is
A chef?
no, Bob's not a chef. Bob is a doctor. No, Bob is not a doctor. Bob is not a singer. He's not an architect. He's not an athlete. Bob.
Hi. I'm the mailman.
This is Bob. Bob is
An actor.
So when you do this exercise, normally when you listen at the very beginning, isn't clear enough. So it's difficult to understand. And then when you read and listen and repeat, then at the end it's easier to understand. Haciendo este ejercicio, cuando uno escucha la primera vez, a veces no entiende mucho. Pero después de leer y de repetir, ya uno lo entiende mejor. I don't know, what do you think? ¿Cómo le pareció a usted?
Sí, primero no lo entendía, pero ya es cuando lo leí, ya como que ya lo entendí, que le hicieron como que el de él era una broma, que le decían que qué era, y después él dice que eres el mensajero.
Exactly. So then it's easier. So that's very important. That's why it's very important also to record your voice and read. Vamos hoy día a practicar algunas cosas, right? Because we still have time. Pero este ejercicio de leer y repetir y escuchar, it's great. It's really, really good. And to do it on a daily basis speeds the learning process. Y cuando uno lo hace todos los días, acelera mucho la capacidad de aprender, el proceso de aprender. So now we have short tests on this. Let me take a look at the worksheets. Okay. And let me open it. And share with you. You can see, wait a second. Okay. So now, Gabriel, please tell me. You have to read letter A, please.
Okay. Check the conversation you heard in the video episode.
In the video episode. Very good. Check the occupations you hear, que escuchó, in the video episode. ¿Qué profesiones escuchó? What occupations did you hear?
Yeah, athlete,
Athlete, what is athlete? Very, very good.
and architect, doctor,
Doctor,
singer,
sorry,
singer,
singer, very good.
no. Chef,
Chef,
teacher.
teacher, I don't think so. They
Entonces,
never say, at the end, he said, oh, Bob is an, one more.
Actor.
It's an actor, very good, very good. Okay, so here we have the occupations and we have questions. We're going to practice this more, but let me explain. Ahora, una oración normalmente se hace con sujeto, verbo y predicado. He is the president. Él es el presidente. The president of Top Notch Travel, right? Él es el presidente. Para hacer la pregunta y decir, ¿es él el presidente? You have to change. Y tiene que cambiar y poner el verbo, ¿sí ve? Al inicio y el sujeto después. Y darle entonación de pregunta. Is he the president? Entonces la respuesta puede ser sí. Yes, he is. Or no, he's not. Right? So these are the probable, the answers. So number one, take a look, Gabriel. Is he the president? Is he the president?
No.
No.
Not.
Very good. Very good. No, he's not. Let me see if I have the option to write. No, I cannot. No, he's not. Very good. Second, could you read the question, Gabriel?
Yeah. Is he a tour guide?
Guide.
Guide.
Guide. Is he a tour guide?
Yes, he is.
Very good. Number three.
Is she the receptionist?
Very good. Is she the receptionist?
Receptionist? Yes.
Yes.
She is.
Very good. Yes, she is. Number four.
Is he the mailman?
Is he the mailman? El mensajero? Is he the mailman?
Serían, no, he is not.
Very good. Number five.
Is she the office manager? Yes, she is.
Very good. Yes, she is. And number six.
Is the president? Yes, he is.
Very good. He's the president. Now, we have this exercise. Match. Hacer match es como juntar de acuerdo a como corresponde. Match the name with the correct occupation, right? So, Mr. Evans. Y aquí puede decir Mr. Evans is. Ya, is, él o la, is the. So, Mr. Evans, Gabriel. Mr. Evans is the.
Mr. Evans, the is
the.
president.
Very good. Mr. Evans is the president. Very good. Number 2.
Mary is
Is. Mhm.
is the receptionista.
Very good. This word is a little bit longer. Receptionist. Receptionist. Es bien importante que
Receptionist.
very good. Tú no, hable más o menos con el número de sílabas. ¿Por qué? Porque el sonido de muchas palabras en inglés es muy diferente a
Al
cómo
del-
se escribe. Right? So it's not receptionist, receptionist. Again, Gabriel, please.
Paul is
Mhm.
the tour guide.
No, gay. Es gay, es homosexual. No, you cannot say tour gay, right? Guide. Guide.
Guide.
This is like guide. Tour guide. So it's not tour gay, it's another occupation that's new. So tour guide. Very good. So and
Sorry.
this is Paul is the tour guide. Very good. B. Last one,
Yeah.
Cheryl.
Sherry is the office manager.
Office manager. Office solo tiene 2 sílabas. Office. Office.
Office manager.
Now I want you to repeat these occupations, right? Vamos a repetir todas estas profesiones.
Okay.
Receptionist.
Receptionist.
Very good. Tour guide.
Tour guide.
President.
President.
Office manager.
Office manager.
Very good. Very good. So now we finish this and we're going to continue with the second part of this. And then you will have also a writing exercise. Okay, here we have more occupations, right? And I will send you some exercises. I will show you today how to do some exercises on this. So could you read please occupations 1, 2, 3, and 4?
Okay. She's and chef. He's and bright. She is a manager. She's an es no sé cómo se pronuncia.
Scientist.
¿Cómo?
Scientist.
Ah, yeah, okay. She's a scientist.
Very good. Now we're going to listen.
Read and listen. 1,
She's a chef.
2,
He's a writer.
Take a look at this. Writer es escritor y viene de write. Estas palabras aquí, writer, write, la W es muda y solo se dice write.
Right.
No se pronuncia como write. No se dice la W, se dice write. Y entonces la ocupación, writer, writer.
Writer.
Very good. So let's continue listening.
3,
She's a manager.
4,
She's a scientist.
5,
Scientist.
He's a doctor.
6,
She's an engineer.
7,
He's a photographer.
8,
He's a pilot.
Now you, Gabriel, number 5.
He's a doctor.
Very good. Doctor. Emphasis on doctor. This one. Esta palabra de ingeniero proviene de la palabra máquina. Ingeniero normalmente es el que arregla las máquinas. Engine. Engine significa motor, máquina. Like a car, como un carro tiene su motor. So this is the engine. Y es como el que maneja las máquinas. Engineer. So could you repeat? Engineer.
Engineer.
Very good.
Engineer.
Very good. Photographer
Photographer.
and pilot.
Pilot.
Very good. Very good. So now let's take a look at this You will have all these exercises. We're going to check a little bit on this, but you have all these exercises on the platform. So, what is her occupation? Para preguntar a lo que uno se dedica, hay algunas formas. So, what is her occupation? ¿Cuál es su ocupación? Pero esto no es muy común. En inglés hay una frase que se llama What does she do for a living? Que se traduciría como a qué se dedica para vivir, right? So, what does she do for a living?
What does she do for a living?
Y aquí la respuesta es con la ocupación. She is. So I will ask you the question. Yo le voy a hacer las preguntas and you have to answer with the occupation. Like she is and you tell me the occupation. So
Okay.
what does she do for a living, Gabriel? What does she do for a living?
She is a chef.
She's a chef.
Very good. She's or she is a chef. Very good. What does he do for a living? What does he do for a living?
He is a teacher or student.
Person who writes. The person who writes is a. So remember, we have chef, we have doctor, engineer, we have writer, manager, and
Sería he is writer.
very good.
He's a writer.
Very good. He's a writer. Oh, this one. What about her? What is her occupation?
Sería she is science.
Scientist. It's like
Scientist.
scientist, right?
Scientist.
Very good.
She's a scientist.
What about him? What is his occupation? What does he do for a living?
He is a doctor.
Very good.
He's a doctor.
Very good. He's a doctor. Next.
Sería she is engineer.
She's an engineer. Very good.
She's an engineer.
Very good. And what about him? What does he do for a living?
Yeah, he is photographer.
He's a photographer.
Remember, muchas ocupaciones terminan como en ER. Engineer, manager, writer, y el que toma fotos, photographer. Right?
Photographer.
Very good. And the last one. What does he do for a living?
He is a pilot.
He's a pilot.
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 Very good. Very good. Very good. So now let me share with you again the book, and now you will have also an exercise to write. Okay, now we have a dictation exercise, Gabriel. Let me open it. I hope you can listen.
Read and listen. 1,
She's a chef.
Okay, this is the dictation exercise. Dictation es dictado. I will play this. Voy a ponerle play y usted tiene que copiar, right?
Okay.
And a piece of paper. You have to copy in a piece of paper. Y cuando termine de copiar, me lo envía. Right? You take a picture and you send it to me by WhatsApp. Okay?
Okay.
Yo lo voy a repetir algunas veces. Y son como unas 5 profesiones. So, ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Read and listen. 1,
She's a chef.
2,
She's a chef.
2,
This is what you hear. She's
the chef.
very good. Now you write. Y ahora tiene que escribir. Now you write.
Ya,
Ujú.
ya lo escribí.
He's a writer.
3,
Number 2.
2,
He's a writer.
3,
2 again.
2,
He's a writer.
Very good. Now, number 3.
Ok.
3,
She's a manager.
3,
She's a manager.
Writer.
3,
She's a manager.
Ujú. We have number 1, number 2, and number 3. Now we go to number 4. Ahora vamos a la 4.
Ok.
4,
She's a scientist.
She's a manager.
4,
She's a scientist.
4,
She's a scientist.
Ok.
Number 5.
5,
He's a doctor.
6, 5,
He's a doctor.
6,
She's an engineer.
He's a doctor.
6,
She's an engineer.
6,
She's an engineer.
Very good. She's an engineer. And now we go to number 6. Number 7, sorry.
7,
He's a photographer.
She's an engineer.
7,
He's a photographer.
7,
He's a photographer.
Mhm. Number 7. Now we go to number 8.
8,
He's a pilot.
He's a photographer.
8,
He's a pilot.
He's a photographer.
8.
He's a pilot.
Very good. Now we go to number 9.
Now listen again.
Okay, that's it. We're going to listen again. Vamos a escuchar todos de nuevo. We're going to listen again last time.
1,
She's a chef.
2,
He's a writer.
3,
She's a manager.
4,
She's a scientist.
5,
He's a doctor.
6,
She's an engineer.
7,
He's a photographer.
8.
He's a pilot.
Very good. So now, Gabriel, take the picture of what you have done and send it to me.
Pero no sé si estará bien.
No problem. No, eso no es problema, porque todo es una práctica. Uno siempre se equivoca, no hay que temer equivocarse. Pero es como para ver qué tal estoy entendiéndolo, ¿ya? Y ahí de a poco se va mejorando. So you send it? I think so. Wait a second, let me see. Where I open my, very good. So now, let me share with you. Wait a sec, hold on a second. And now let me share it with you. Okay, Gabriel. So now, please, could you read? ¿Puede leer?
She is a chef.
Very good, very good. Very good, the conjugation está bien conjugado, está puesto el artículo. Chef es con una F. That's the
Okay.
only thing, right? She's a chef. Very good. Next.
He is a writer.
Perfect. Writer, W, you don't pronounce. It's not writer, it's writer. Very good. Excellent. Next.
She is a manager.
Perfect. Manager. Very good.
She is a ¿cómo se dice? Científico, no me acuerdo.
¿Es científico o científica? Sign, que viene de ciencia. Scientist.
Scientist.
But this word is a little bit complicated, right? So, but
Okay.
it's well conjugated, right? And it's understood. Está bien conjugada y está entendida. So that's great. Next.
He is a doctor.
He is a doctor. Perfect. Very good. Next.
She is an engineer.
Okay, in this case, very good. It's an. Es una,
Okay.
pero cuando empieza con vocal, tengo que poner an engineer. Engine es máquina, motor. Y le aumento ER. Engineer. Very good.
Engineer.
Next.
He is a fotógrafo. No me acuerdo cómo. No.
It was understood. Photographer, but it's a complicated long word. Es una palabra larga y complicada, but you understood the meaning. So, very good. And the last one?
He is pilot. Pilot.
Pilot.
Pilot.
Very good. So take a look at something, Gabriel. Every time you practice English, you have 4 skills. Hay cuatro habilidades que uno tiene que desarrollar cuando aprende inglés. Reading, que es la lectura. Listening. Writing. Reading, listening, writing, y speaking. Right? So now you practice writing. But you also have to, you practice in dictation, you also practice listening, right? Also listening. So let me continue. Dictation is a very good exercise. And wait a second, let me go a little bit with this part. Okay. So we're going to finish now. Vamos a terminar la clase ahora because we have more exercises and more things to do for tomorrow. But today I will add you to the WhatsApp group. Let me stop.